Hi, my name is Tibi and I will give a fast overview of the PV characterization project, the prototyping stage. So now we're going to talk about 3D printed parts. Okay, we're building almost the entire device from 3D printed parts to make it low cost and easy to build by anybody that has a normal 3D printer. That's the goal. So we're going to discuss three main components here. The first one is the arm of the gimbal. The motor will be attached with these 4 screws, and there's going to be another motor attached here. So we'll have one motor here, and this will operate this way. There is an L-shaped support that will fit here with the other motor, and this, on top of this, sits the sample clamp. Okay, so essentially this is the whole assembly. This part, I think it's pretty sturdy. It has to hold around, let's say, a weight less than a kilo, and I think it is well suited to do that. It's almost empty inside. It has honeycomb structure, so it's almost filled with air. The holes were designed for the motors, brushless motors that we chose. I think it behaves well. We'll see a little later once we assemble everything. This is the clamp, pretty sturdy. Same thing, it's filled with air. It has a honeycomb structure installed. I think you can actually see it on the surface. And these little pins here are used to clamp the sample holder inside. There it goes. You know, it's fixed. Okay, it just sits there, and it is quite enough to support it. You can also strengthen it by attaching screws here at the back. Okay, making it even sturdier. Sample clamp. These little legs here rotate, and to hold the sample, you open it up by actuating this little button here that moves a screw, and this works like an English wrench. This is a design by Danielle. So let's open it up. Just to see how it operates, I will try to clamp this. Maybe get it this way. So essentially we will be able to pick this object up. Here we go. It sits flat underneath and it's pretty sturdy. I mean, this clamp is locks in place. That's what's important. And we're still thinking about how the sample will hold here. What we did for now, we just attached some foam to these legs. So this is a little bit elastic, and if you take a narrow sample, it'll sink into this material. We'll see how it goes, instead of making it of a V-groove shape, or there's other ways to do it. Anyway, these parts are very simple to print, so if you don't get it right, it doesn't take much to replace them. Let's open it up to see how it works. It'll have more screws. For now I'm just holding it with one. Just take this screw apart. As you can see here, we have the magnets. These are magnets that are implanted in the plastic. It's just to be able to snap on a metal sheet on which the micromanipulators will be placed, and will also have magnets. For now, the magnets are not glued in. They're just sunk into the holes. Just have to put a little glue. Now I can simply take them out. Anyway, let's put them back and open the casing to see how it is made. There you go. So essentially it has two components. Pretty simple to assemble. Take the screw out. This is the top part. There you go. It's almost symmetrical with the other part, so they're very easy to print. And here's a screw. So as you can see, these parts here have striations, right? They have like channels inside. Okay, teeth, more accurately, and they enter in contact with the screw that we actuate here, and they push them sideways. Very easy to assemble. Put it in. 1, 2. Put this back on. There you go. It's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. 2 of them being the same. They're just mirror image of each other, with a little slight difference here for the knob, the nut, and here we have round screws for round holes for the screws. There we go. So that's my presentation for today. Where oh, almost forgot. What I have here in parts is the micro manipulator. This project is not finished. These are the little knobs that we use to actuate the 3 screws XYZ. This here is the base. At the base of it, we also have the space for placing magnets. That was funny. And this is meant to hold on a plate to get fixed. This is a rail in the middle here, and there is a part that will fit into the rail. So this is one axis. Okay, it slides pretty well with very little play. And on top of this, we mount the other axes, which, to be honest, I don't really know how it's done. So this part is not entirely finished. We have a problem with this material here for the micro manipulators. The first run, we see some warping. Warping means that the surface is curved, it's not entirely straight. You can see it on the table here if I put pressure on one side or the other. The first shot is looks a little better. We have more parts here. It doesn't take much to print. This is nylon, by the way. It's a little flexible, but it slides very well. So we'll see how they behave. So this is still a work in progress. These are unfinished parts, so we still don't have an entire device to be able to test it. Yep. So that's it for today. Gimbal, micro manipulators, sample holder, which is entirely done as the first prototype, and the clamp for the sample holder. Thank you for watching, and next time we'll have a bit more parts to show you.